In this quick start tutorial, I'll show you how to launch Media100 Suite for the first time, set up some simple preferences, attach a DV camera, acquire some footage, and then begin cutting it in a simple timeline. So first I'll double click on the Media100 Suite application icon, and after the splash screen we'll see the registration screen. Media100 Suite is a try and buy application. It's fully functional for 15 days, after which time you can go ahead and purchase a license. But for now we'll click Not Yet. This brings us to the welcome screen. There's some links here to different bits of interesting information. But for now, create new project. And that brings us to a regular Finder dialog. I'm going to call this Quick Start Project. Oh, I want to put it in a new folder too. Quick Start folder. That brings us to the project settings window. You've got to tell the application where you want to save your media. We've got video, audio, things that get rendered, titles. You also need to pick a codec. We're working in standard def today, so I'm going to switch from the default, which is Media100 HD. It's kind of a big codec. It's uncompressed, it looks good, but certainly not necessary for this video. We'll just do DV. I didn't even bother showing you the HD stuff. That'll be in other videos. This is a quick start, just to let you know how to get started. The basic windows are the project window, the edit suite, the source and record windows, the audio window, the audio effects window. I'm going to close the record window right now actually, so that I can make the source window. You see, notice the name of it changed to monitor. It just makes it bigger, so for this tutorial it'll be easier to see what's going on. Now we need a new bin. We need a place to put this video that we're going to acquire. I could do that from the file menu, but I want to show you this little toolbar hiding here at the top of the project window. I'll click on new bin there. There's other good stuff there too. There's my bin. Let's give that bin a name. Save bin as. Nest it inside that same folder. I like to use this Mac OS trick. You click on that and it grabs the name, then I just have to change that back. Alright. I've got my project started and named. I've got my bin named. I've chosen my media destinations. We need to pick a video source. We'll go to the Media100 Suite menu, Preferences, Video Input. Source in set to none. I'm going to change it to SD Firewire. The only other choice right now is HD Firewire. If I had some third-party hardware from Aja or Blackmagic or Matrox, you'd see it here, see them show up here. But for now, SD Firewire. And my footage is 16:9, so I'm going to change from the default 4:3 to that. And then under Deck, I'll choose my device. It's a small Sony DV camera. And that's the Firewire ID. Over here, go to Device Control. Make the same choice. And that's it. Audio input automatically follows the Firewire video. Now we're ready. In the Edit Suite, go to Acquire, and as we switch to an Acquire, you see that the monitor window switches to 16:9 in anticipation of what we set up in the preferences. We've got yellow lights here telling us there's no video or audio yet. I'm going to press play, and it should start rolling. There's our video. There's only one other thing I need to do. I do need to assign a real name. So, I'll call it Quick Start. And I could give it a clip, but I don't know which clip I'm going to acquire yet. The clip name. I'm going to back this up. I know that the video starts at around 41 minutes on the counter. There we go. So just after 41, and there's the first shot. Okay, I know what that one is. That shot is called Pedestal Paints. And I'll push play and start. and it's rolling, it's acquiring. It says acquiring here. You see the time counting. We've got green lights, which means we have video and audio, and stop. There's the clip in the bin. There's another little toolbar here. I'm going to click on this to get a bigger picture for you to see. There's the shot. Double click on that. It'll load into the edit suite. It'll switch from acquire mode to edit clip mode. And there's the clip. I can drag this along. Oh, I would let it go a little too far. Let's just trim that right now while I'm looking at it. There we go. And now that clip is all set. Let's get some more shots. Back to acquire. Press play. Press start. Oh, I got ahead of myself. It's going to call it Pedestal Paints 2. So I'm going to call it Statue to Chisel. I can change the name on the fly while the clip is acquiring. Which is pretty handy. There's that next shot. That's enough to get started. Let's make a new program. It grabs the hardware settings that we set earlier, so it'll already match these clips. Assembling clips in a timeline is as simple as dragging them and dropping them right into the bin. You can butt them up against each other. That's it. Maybe I don't like that. Maybe it's this shot goes a little too long. Trim that back. Bring this over. I don't have to manually drag that over every time. There's a keyboard shortcut. Command K. Command is the Apple key. Command K closes the gaps. There we go. I can trim this one back. Command K. So that's it. That's all you need to know to get started with Media 100 Suite. We've created a new project, set up some preferences, attached a camera, brought some video in, and started cutting it together in the timeline.